Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Good evening. What a crazy day. Absolute madness. I don't know about you, but whoever was up for the Mr. Two's Ming Bonanza, I gotta say, I'm glad I wasn't like, I'm glad I was broke for this one, okay? Because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't. How should I say? I still didn't get the first Ming. What the hell am I doing trying to buy a second one? Or Corona, for that matter. I understand if I already got my first Ming and I'm super satisfied with it and I'm thinking, you know what? It's worth getting it. But man, the whole thing just spun out of control. So my plan was actually to go to the city, change the links in my it's not mine, the Datejust 36, make it so that it fits my wrist, as you can see here. Look at this gorgeous Datejust 36. So here's the funny thing: people want me to make a video, and I was gonna shoot a video, but I didn't do it. So sorry about that. It's gonna be delayed. People wanted a comparison of Datejust 36 versus Explorer 1 36. Why won't focus? Okay. And I had this feeling that the 36 Datejust was wearing a little bit smaller than the Explorer 1. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to the AD. I'm going to have it sized. And maybe it will feel better. Maybe it'll be a better comparison if it actually fits me on the wrist. And you know what? It feels better. It feels a lot bigger now that I have it tighter on the wrist, and I can't explain why that is, because when it was jingly jangly, it was sliding down like to almost to my elbow. But now it's kind of it's a perfect fit. So it feels a lot better. And I think when I go filming this video, the comparison, I'm gonna do it this Sunday. That's it. It's just I have to do it this Sunday. I have so many videos backed up that it's just I have no choice, which is okay. And I think I'm gonna be a lot more fair now that they're both sized for me. I think a lot of people who do like reviews and the watch isn't sized for them, that you can't have a true review. You know what I mean? Like, makes no sense. By the way, let's go through some chats. DJC, please remember to upvote, everybody. Thank you. Oh, by the way, let me drop the link just in case if anybody wants to come onto the show and chat some watches. If you want to talk watches, please use the link, jump on, and we'll see what we got. Let's see. Raphael, Butterbread, Two Chains, Bruce Wayne. Two Chains, Bruce Wayne. Man, it feels so good saying that. Eddie Food, Tim, you have got the two-tone Explorer. You have to. You have to get the two-tone Explorer. You can't be two-tone Tim without any two tones. I know. I've been trying to kind of avoid this two-tone situation pretty badly, and looks like people will not let it slide. Will not let it go. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, and we got Mr. Two. Mr. Two, how are you doing?
What's going on, Tim?
Hey, I'm just going through today's events. The disaster. The train got hacked. The way pipeline got hacked. Oh, what? Are you getting hacked right now? Are you getting DOSed, Mr.
No,
Two?
I just wanted to make sure everyone's awake and listening to Tim Wright's live stream. So
Okay.
I just thought I'd blast your eardrums there for a little bit. No, I actually jiggled the cord by accident. Sorry, guys.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
It's an amateur hour. But Tim, I wanted to jump on just briefly to let everyone know that the Mr. Two's live stream video from last night that is currently up, just be aware that that is the tail end of the show. That's why the intro is very quick and we jump straight into things. There's actually an entire 1 hour of show that occurred before that, and I'm hoping to be able to upload that later today. So the bulk of the show is actually missing, guys. So be aware. I'm going to chop it up into 2 parts. So part 2 is what is currently there and visible. The bulk of the show, part 1, should be uploaded and watchable for you sometime later today. We had technical difficulties, everyone. Amateur hour.
Absolute amateur. Now you can cut out the tail end of the. If you didn't delete the video, you can delete that section, any section of the video within the editor.
Absolutely, I'm trying to do that. The problem
tricky.
is
It is tricky.
Well, the problem is when I load the editor function, it says that the video is still processing, and I can't edit anything. So that's the problem that I've got, everyone. So I have to wait for YouTube to finish processing the video, and I can edit the end and then upload it for you guys to watch. So I think it's the most exciting part that you've missed. So I can't wait to throw it up there. But unfortunately, when you edit a video, you lose all the comments.
Yes.
That's so annoying. I wish YouTube could sort that out.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming in some future update, I think.
Oh, okay.
It is something that, something that we have to kind of deal with. Another way is to make it, private, but then...
Yeah, it's not...
So, you know what you can do, actually? You can keep the video private, don't edit it, and you can download a copy and upload a copy that's edited, and that way you have the original one that you can send to some people, and you can have the new one. You can keep the original one in the background.
True, that sounds like a lot of effort. Look, it's been processing for what, at least
it's gonna take a while.
10 hours at the moment, so I'm hoping it should finish soon. I don't know why YouTube's taking so long.
No, it's completely random. Sometimes my videos they process immediately. Sometimes they take like 12 to 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I got a copyright notice on my first live, the first Ming Buying, sorry, the Messina Labs live stream, the first one that we did a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
And
for the song.
Because of the song, and I'm actually really happy about it. So I've played a mainstream popular song at the beginning. Yep. All they've done is said, yeah, the copyright owner knows that you've used it, and they're actually happy with it.
Oh,
And they're the ones who are going to take the revenue. So it's
okay.
not monetized, but that's it. I'm
Which,
perfectly happy with it not being
yeah,
monetized. I don't really
yeah,
care. So I
yeah.
get to use the music. So that's awesome.
Yep. It's unless you want the revenue, which there's not going to be like crazy revenue.
No, not at all.
Let's be honest. I mean, the Google ads. You know how much I get the most from the streams, even though there's like 1,000 views on the streams. It's like 49 cents in ads.
Jeez.
I know,
Okay.
right? That's the average.
Yeah. So look, I'm just glad that look
Mm.
the songs. That means I can choose more songs, so I might
Mm.
get a bit more creative with the shows.
Yes.
It just I don't know adds an environment to the beginning of the show, gets everyone upbeat. So yeah, let's see what happens there. But Tim, we're Mingless.
I know.
We are
Well, we have one Ming on the
Mingless.
pre-order. Now, I did sign up, and there's still time left if anybody wants to get onto the Ming lottery. A lottery. You just have to email them at mingxmessina@gmail.com, and you will be entered into a lottery. And then we'll see. You know, if they contact me in a couple of days, I'm happy to sell my spot to anybody who is a willing victim. And hello, Cars and Chrono. We have Marco. Let's see, what is this one? D. Steinfeld. Someone uploaded the Archie explodes at the timepiece gentleman clip that Archie deleted. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. No, it's not.
With that Ming and Messina Lab lottery, it's an interesting way of buying a watch. I wish they didn't do that, but so because of all the technical difficulties that Messina Labs had. So just to be clear, this wasn't Ming.
Right.
It was Messina Labs. I wouldn't be surprised if they're reviewing that collaboration at the moment because of how poorly it went. But this lottery, you can email them, but it does end at 11:59 p.m.
3 more hours
tonight. So just be aware, anyone who's rewatching this stream later, it does end in 3 hours from this this current stream time. So good luck.
So everyone who's watching it live, though, guys, you still have a chance to score a Ming. Ooh, and we got David H with a $5 super chat. Welcome to the AP Club, Mr. 2.
Bam!
Wow,
AP
breaking
Club.
the news. Those who have been watching Mr. 2's Plays in the morning, they know that Mr. 2 got an AP. What? I can't believe it. And you know what? If you think about it, right? So you wanted to get one watch, right? You wanted date, but you got this AP. We'll keep it a little bit of secret, a little bit more suspense. But now you got that box with 6 spaces. If you get the Louis Vuitton box, that adds you 2 more spaces. That way you can get a Vacheron. You can add a Vacheron in there and the date. And I feel like that's a perfect collection in the Louis Vuitton box. What do you think? Is that crazy?
The problem with the VC is
what is
there's not actually a VC that jumps out at me. There's no. I can definitely appreciate them. Don't get me wrong. There's the one that Alex, I believe, has put a deposit down on.
The
Twin time.
Yeah.
Yep. That is a beautiful watch. I can definitely appreciate it.
3 straps.
Yeah.
Cars and Chrono has the same one.
But I don't want to own one that badly. That's the only thing there. So I understand the Holy Trinity. That's great. However, for me,
but what if we open up?
Trinity is going to stop at 2.
Open up Vacheron website and go through their catalog and see maybe there's something. Maybe there's something out there. And let's add Captain. Hello,
ahoy! Hey, Captain.
Ahoy, mates. Hey, Tim.
How's it going,
Mr. 2? I think we're recovering. We took some shots today. Ming,
Yeah.
Ming and Messina gave us some body blows.
Wasn't ideal.
But it
wasn't
so cool.
ideal at all.
But it was a great show. And
yeah, it was.
Mr. Two will get that chapter 1 up there soon, and you guys can watch it. And Tim, we got some good video footage of you today hiking, but we couldn't really. We had a problem with the audio.
Hiking. Yeah. It's all. Yeah. I wonder whether it's because I'm using AirPods and it just doesn't connect because of the AirPods, or maybe it's maybe I'm using too much bandwidth. I have no idea, because when I was coming to you guys live from the tent, remember that episode of like second time?
Who could forget?
You could have heard me perfectly fine, and I was using the same setup. So I don't understand. I'm very confused and I'm very worried, because I do want to do these streams from the trail in the future.
Was it picking up the right source for input?
I mean, I haven't done anything different. It's weird. And same thing happened when I was on the train. And my reception should be better, because I was in Central Park. How is Central Park reception so shite? And when I'm in the Bear Mountain, rawr, I get perfect reception. I don't get it.
You weren't moving though in the tent, right? You're stationary. Whereas I think walking through a city, you're chopping and changing. There's buildings. The signals are bouncing off each other. I think that could be the problem. If you were to sit on a park bench or something, possibly your signal might be stable. But look, we got to see you. Got to see the fancy glasses.
Yeah, looking good.
You guys didn't see my shorts though.
No.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah,
they are loud.
I got these shorts specifically for the vids.
Very
it cost
good.
me $18.
Wow.
Hello,
That's,
Tommy.
value shopping.
Yeah. Hello, Tommy. Nope. Yeah, so I was gonna actually buy the pink shorts from like Wine or something, but they were like $80. And I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm spending all this super chat money for some shorts, whereas in the video you can't see the quality. So I just went on Amazon and freaking ordered the cheapest one they had, but the most beautiful ones, the most beautiful color.
Good choice. You can match Drew now.
Exactly. Yeah, because I'm trying to. I'm spending all the money on the equipment, guys. I'm upgrading, getting a new lens, and I need to fix my computer because it's a disaster. It can't handle the.
Don't talk to me about computers and disasters. I literally cannot move. Otherwise, everyone's eardrums are going to get blown up with this. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what's going on.
Are you on the Surface or what's going on?
So the Surface is dead. So I threw that in the bin, and so now I've got some sort of industrial business Lenovo that they pitched to me. Look, it's great. I don't know what it is with the microphone though, because I have a work Lenovo as well, and I had to live stream once from that after the Surface died, and it works perfectly, beautifully. But now with this new Lenovo, it's very touchy if I move this microphone at all. So I think it's a cable issue, I'm guessing. But look, that's that. But yes, I've joined the AP club. I've joined the captain. It's a very exclusive group. Shout out to Spence R, who messaged me about an hour ago, congratulating me.
Oh yeah.
It's look, I think it was possibly the best decision I could have made, and the way it fell into place was just genius.
Let's take a look at this watch.
It's so awesome.
And this is the thing.
Congratulations, Mr. Two.
Cheers, buddy. Look, and
I am so happy.
What it comes down to is simply talking with your fellow watch enthusiasts.
Yeah,
just bring it up. Chat to
There we
them.
go.
What are you thinking? And that's what we're here for, guys. What are you thinking? What are you contemplating? What is available in your local area that you're thinking about? Just chat about it. And look, the more I spoke to the guys about it, the more I realized, what the hell am I doing? Why am I talking to you freaks? I'm going to go buy it.
You knew all along what you wanted to do, but the nudge,
Bam.
you know, the sounding board, the pros, the cons, weighing this piece versus that piece, and then you know, you got to pull the trigger. And I know you, out of everyone that I know, you pull the trigger, my friend. You pull the trigger, you know?
Yeah. Tim, the image that you've used on your thumbnail actually represents, I don't know where you got it from, but it represents the dial the most accurate.
Yeah.
So in my photos, it looks quite white and flat white. There's a little bit of grayness or silver coming through, but the photo that you've used, that is what it looks like in person. It's silverish.
That
it's got all this reflection,
that texture, and that God.
Yeah. Like the
there
silver.
It is.
Yep, that silvery white. That's what it is.
Off white. Yeah.
You know what? Why it looks white in the picture, in most pictures, because they're using some kind of a screen that's white.
Yep.
Some kind of a light box, but this this dial, it reflects the screen and it looks white. It doesn't look like silver, which is what this is. This is a more accurate kind of representation, and it's gorgeous. Completely underrated.
So the photos that I've sent to you, Tim, in the video, that was like an hour after I got the thing home. So that was like at 8 p.m. at night, and it's really dark at the moment because we're going into winter. So it's got the lights on inside, so it was really hard to take a photo. So I'm going to wear it out today because it's my morning to see if I can get a better, more accurate photo of it. But your thumbnail represents what it looks like in person.
Now I'm shocked at the mintiness. How is it so minty?
Absolutely. So the box has everything, all the booklets, even the little original AP hang tag, which is actually leather. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I wasn't expecting it. The Rolex one's plastic.
Yeah.
The AP is a chunk of leather with the sticker barcode and serial number on the back of it. What? So look, the owner has clearly kept it in really good condition.
Yeah.
Which I will take full advantage of. Thank you very much.
Let me show people what it looks like on the wrist. Now, this is actually this is a very good size. Now, it's 39 in size, but it wears way bigger, and it's perfect on your wrist. Look at that. This is a perfect.
So this is 41.
Whoops. Let's just make sure that I don't play something.
Yeah, so it's a 41.
It's 41.
This is a 15-400.
Oh, wait, I thought it was 39.
The captain's one is.
Yeah, really? Mine's the prior generation 15-300. The 400 they bumped it up to 41, and they kept it 41 for the new one, for the current version. The 15-5.
So much better than a day-date. You definitely made the right choice.
Oh, look, I completely agree, Tommy. I'm just so glad that this popped up. Don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate the day-date.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't know where that lies in my future at the moment, but for now, the focus is on the AP and enjoying it. And it gives me that diversity that I originally wanted in the collection. There you go, perfect.
Look here.
Different dial colors,
Look at that.
It gives me the white dial to my collection, and it also gives me the display case back that I really wanted. It ticked so many boxes, and I gotta say, wearing it last night, and I'm looking forward to wearing it again today. The profile on it is very slim. It's not a big chunky beast.
Yeah,
but on my wrist, I feel it just is the perfect match. If you had a smaller wrist, I would question it. you would definitely have to try it on and make sure you're happy. But my wrist, 7.5, if not a fraction over that, just so perfect.
I think that's why they went back to 39, right? If this is 41, I'm shocked. It's 41.
Yeah.
And now, like, even 37, like, I was talking to one guy who had a 37 AP, very similar. I'm not sure which, what was the reference on it, but it had also silver dial.
The 450.
Which one?
15450.
Okay, 15450. Oh, yeah. So okay, so this is 15400.
That's 400.
And that one's 450. Oh, correct. So they had the 41 and the 37.
Yes.
2 sizes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Cool. So he had the 37 size, and it was big. It was big. I tried it on. It was like full size watch, even though it's 37. I was like, oh, wow. So if you get like this one would be too big for me. Even though it's 37. I was like, oh, I can hear myself talk.
Too.
Yeah.
I think both sizes are great though.
Yeah. Wow. So now the collection stands at a Pepsi, a Bluesy, a Hulk, a 5111 Paddock, a Zenith Daytona?
No.
Oh,
so that's a 16520. So after the Zenith.
Okay. The new steel bezel Daytona. Very nice. It's got the new clasp, right?
That's right.
Okay. So it's got the new clasp. Very cool.
He's got everything he needs.
15400. Wowzers. It's like, you got two. These are like 3 dress watches in a way. You got your waterproof dress watch. You got your gold on the, on the leather strap. And you got your full kind of steel dress watch. And all different sizes too.
And the thing that they've all got in common is not one of them would I ever let near water. Yeah. You don't wanna play around with it, of course. I'm pretty sure the 5111 leaks like a sieve. That wouldn't surprise me with that one. But
yeah.
And I still haven't really had the occasion to wear that Patek. But I do appreciate it being in the collection. And I when I look at the watches in that box, I actually feel very content that it does accurately reflect me. It's got a certain personality about it, that collection there.
Yeah, I really like it. I really like, so like I don't like enjoy my collection too much because it's just all Rolex, and it's just, it would be nice to get. I can't wait for the Ming. At least the Ming is going to add some quirkiness. I wasn't able to get the two-tone Explorer one, right? So I am kind of dissatisfied and kind of, I'm kind of even a little bit ashamed to put my collection in like one shot. I only did it for Discord, but this
you need to do it, Tim. Don't be ashamed. Hey, you've got to own up to what you've done.
Yeah,
so what you've gone for, you've got to own that. And I think it's good to consolidate it together so you can visualize it, because it gives you the ideas of the pathway. What doesn't fit? What could exit? What could you put in place of a piece? Get it together so you can just visualize it all in one shot. But definitely don't be ashamed. I mean, all of your pieces are heavy hitting anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but I understand. But like, I want some not so heavy hitting stuff. But it's so expensive.
It is. Hey, I think there could be some great buying opportunities coming up over the next, say, 12 to 24 months. So if you're not in a hurry, you're in absolutely the best position possible. Take your time, do the homework, watch the videos on YouTube, just like Tim Wright's channel.
Exactly.
Investigate what you want. And hey, that AP came up for sale, I think it's like 5 days ago. I was watching videos. I was looking at it. I was looking at photos of it. And that was the biggest surprise. Similar to the Patek, You look at these videos, you look at these photos, and you think you understand what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's all BS until you go and see it in person, because that's when I understood what the captain was telling me before I bought it about the silver. Because I was scratching my head going, why is he telling me it's a silver? It's clearly white. However, when you go and see it in person, hello, just like your thumbnail photo for this show, it does have silver elements to it.
Well, and if you, because I went down the rabbit hole, because I was debating between black and white, and it's really a function of fitting in with your collection, right? So, you know, which color do you want to go with? What's the maybe intent and purpose of the watch? At the time, I actually thought it might be a daily, which it's not.
Wow.
I mean, it is if you go to the office every day, you know, maybe where you wear a suit, you wear the KP, but
I mean, I wouldn't daily it.
That's
no, you can't daily.
tough daily.
But,
I mean,
you know, it was an idea. But the silver, it was a struggle, man. It was a battle. I looked at it for months, and different sizes too. I almost got a 37, and the reason I know the silver dial is because some listings, even on Cars and even on, I was going to say Cars and Chrono. Hello, Cars and Chrono. Congrats.
24.
They listed on Chrono 24. I almost got a 37 mil from the AP dealer, and I passed, and I'm glad I did, because it's just too small for my wrist. I think 6.5 you can up to maybe 7. Maybe, you know, maybe that's even pushing it. Probably 6.5 inch wrist would be the max, but they advertise it as a silver dial in some of the Chrono 24 listings. And I always wonder, my biggest thing with silver dials in general is some folks list the same watch as having a white dial, and some people list, and this just goes for the AP and all other types of watches, where they're kind of on the fence. You don't know if it's white or silver, and the listings can be different for the same watch. And so I saw AP listings saying silver dial.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some silver in there, or whatever metallic paint, you know, whatever they use to make it that shimmery kind of glowing white. It's a whitish silver. But it's beautiful.
Absolutely. Yep.
It's amazing.
But look, guys, I unfortunately can't stay for a long time. I have an appointment that was booked in. Otherwise, I would love to keep chatting with you all. Thank you very much for all the nice comments. You guys have been awesome. And all the guys in the chat, I've been reading them as you've been typing them. Look, thanks very much. I really, really appreciate it. There's been a little bit of a journey to building the collection you can see on the screen, and I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride and being so positive about things. And don't forget, that's what all of our channels are here for. If you've got a watch on your mind and you're seriously considering it, fire it through to us. We would love to talk about it and discuss it, because that's exactly how that AP got in this watch box. Just talking it through with other awesome people like yourselves. So don't be afraid. And on that note, I'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Two, for
Thanks,
stopping
Mr.
by.
Two. Great team.
Amazing pickup. Wow.
It is.
We're gonna try to brainstorm what could be. What do you guys think? Is this the end? Is getting a Louis Vuitton box and then 2 more slots, adding a president and a Vacheron, is that the way to go? What do you think? Because I think, man, if he gets the Louis Vuitton box, 8 pieces, and 1 on the wrist and 1 on the watch winder, I feel like
always, you can always justify increasing Tim. You know, I think this is perfect, this collection. The colors are different, the functions are different, the materials. It's just perfect. I mean, the only other thing you could say is maybe get a different paddock, but if he likes that and he likes the square look, then it's perfect.
Very unique.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some there's a lot of stuff that's underappreciated, right? Like the paddock is underappreciated. The AP, because everybody wants the blue one, or the blue one.
They do. You're right. Yeah,
They
it's blue.
miss
It's like
out.
blue mania.
Yeah. It's just because there's everybody wants the blue, and this blue madness has really taken over the whole wristwatch world. And if you think about it, this is the same watch. You get the same watch, and you can get it at like significant discount compared to the blue. And you actually have to think about it. How does it fit into the collection? And as a collection, this is a stronger piece, because that bluesy is so strong. You don't want two blue watches competing with each other. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Hello, Cars and Chrono. It's so strong. Oh, two blue watches competing with each other. I can hear myself. There's YouTube in the background.
Who's that from? That's not from me?
That's you, I think.
I think so.
Do you have YouTube playing in the background?
Hold up. I don't think so. Oh. Newbie. Noob.
It's an amateur hour. Toyota Mo,
Hey,
$3 super
man.
chat. Every man needs an LV box.
Toyota.
Oh my god. What do you think, Cars and Chrono? Does every man need...
Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. You do not need an LV box. That's for sure. The Wolf. Wolf is
Wolf is actually
brand
pretty
also.
good. Ow, ow, ow!
The box in this picture looks good to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised. My hope was if Mr. 2 upgrades this box to a Louis Vuitton, maybe he can mail this one to me.
That's smart. That's smart.
You got an AP, right? I think I recall in one of the streams.
I do.
Yeah. That's the one brand that's not represented in my collection. For some reason, yeah.
You may have to fix that. I think there's a what's that, guys? I want to butcher it again. Black Panther in your future.
Oh my!
Either go big or go home, Cars.
Yeah, that'd be the first one.
Oh God,
You're not going to get a plain Jane.
No way, man. That's deep. That's going off the deep end, and that one.
That is.
Your toes.
I would say, I think Watch Eric. What did he have? The rose gold. I think it was a rose gold black dial or rose gold blue dial. He did great videos on those. One of those two or both. Those are amazing.
Yeah, which one
they're all cool. I have the 15300 black dial, 39 mil. Yeah.
Nice. I like that tapisserie, I guess.
Tapisserie dial.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's nice.
It's the Grand. I think the Grand tapisserie. They made them bigger. The tapisserie pattern.
What are they? 42? How big are what's the case on those?
This one. So mine is 39.
39.
But
Okay.
it's the last year of production for the 15300 was 2012, and then they went up to this size. So this is the next generation that Mr. 2 bought, which is 41 mil. And then I forget what year. I think around 2000. What is it? 18 or so? Probably a 6-year run. They came out with the 15500. They kept the 41 mil, and they made some, just minor tweaks to the dial. So they got rid of that hour marker at 3 o'clock. They took off automatic from the dial. The hour markers are thicker, so you could actually pull up a 15500. And then Marco, I don't know what the last year of the 15500s will be. They'll come out with the next generation.
Oh, interesting.
Last year of the
Wait, is this 15500? Oh yeah. Wait, this is
it's only
looks
27
small.
grand.
tiny.
Yeah.
I thought his was over like 40.
It's 41. It's 41.
This is 41?
If that's the 15500, yes.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. It looks kind of small.
No, I meant the price.
Unless you pulled up a 37 mil one,
Maybe.
which would be the 450.
What am I doing? It's
I don't know.
amateur hour. You know what I mean? Wait.
Hold on.
Oh no, this is
no, that's an older one. Look at that.
yeah. What is this?
24
I typed in
grams.
15500. But okay, it's this one right here.
15500.
There
I
we
was
go.
gonna say.
There we go. I'm sorry about that, guys. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, so great.
Okay, so yeah, what they did was the hour marker at 3:00. You see where the date now is really aligned or plush with the right next to the crown. Yeah, there you go. Do a side by side.
Ooh, I see that.
Yep.
There we go.
Kind of like it more on the right, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean it's two different styles. I guess they were thinking. I don't know if it's more modern or whatnot, but they took off. See, the automatic is gone on the newer iteration.
Interesting.
I think the AP looks a little bit bigger. I'm not. It's hard to tell on these.
Oh yeah,
photos.
it is. It is. They made the logo bigger. They made Audemars PK bigger.
Mm-hmm. The hour markers too are bigger. They might not show it, but they did make them.
It doesn't
thicker.
look like the hour markers now go all the way to the end. Where here it looks like they're touching the row hard. Here they're not. So they're closer into. But at the same
so
time,
minor.
Huh?
It's so minor. The only way to really, I mean, the hour marker is the biggest giveaway, right? By the 3:00, and then really it's the automatic. So if you see one that doesn't have it, it's the latest version.
Okay. And what's the price difference right now on these?
I think they're really. I got to tell you, I think they might be really close. To be honest with you,
I think it's within $5,000 if I remember.
Oh, easily 5. I thought it was within like 1 or 2.
It could be, yeah.
15,500.
I don't know about condition.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, there's not many of them.
Okay, there's one. Okay, is that one? That's yellow gold.
That dial looks a little funky.
That's a gray. It looks like a gray dial.
You know what? I think there's not that many of these APs 15500s. Royal Oak 500. There's nothing. Oh,
you spelled oak wrong.
I know.
that'll limit the search results.
Right. Okay. Well, this one for 45.
Okay.
Let's do low to high. Okay. Oh, okay. This one. These are. What is this? Well, I think this is the cheapest one. 38. And what about which one? Which one does Mr. 2 has?
He has the 15400.
Yep.
15400. Okay. Low to high. So 38 and okay. So 5,000 difference.
Okay.
Let's go.
I mean, I don't know if I would.
Good call.
Yeah, I don't know if I would pay 5,000 extra.
They look so similar. They're both great. At the end of the day, they're both great.
Yeah.
Maybe the movement. I don't know if they upgraded that. It's the only thing I could think of to justify the price.
Well, I think the movement has to be different because the date is in a different position.
True.
Right. So
yes.
Power reserve, things like that. Maybe you do go $5,000 more.
I don't know. But look, they're both the most important thing is they both got that amazing dial, that craftsmanship on those squares. That's what's the most important thing. Now, Cars and Chrono.
Yeah, what's up? You took out my desk clock.
Yeah. So is that actually a desk clock?
No, it's a pocket watch, bro. So if you're gonna use it
as a desk clock?
Yeah.
Do you have it right now?
No, they've got the if you pull up the gram on Instagram, they're building the custom case that Vacheron is for it. So they contract out to this I don't know the name of the supplier, but they those little bulbous cases. So they're gonna get one of those for me. Yeah, so that's it. Yep.
So this will go into some kind of a holder.
Yeah, so scroll to the right. That's it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you put the pocket piece, right in between
These.
those two connectors, I guess, and it keeps it levitated between the two.
That's
wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, that looks
it.
gorgeous. Yeah, look at the detail.
Yeah, so I think it was a 19. What did they say? It was a 1912. So it's a manufacturer. Vacheron, they have this service where they refurbish from the manufacturer, to basically get it back to spec.
Wow. And it's a date.
Sweet.
Is it a chronograph?
It's a chronograph. Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. This thing was. So I saw it a few weeks ago in the boutique, and the guy said, "Hey, listen, it's on tour. It's yours if you want it." And I just wanted to marinate on it, but I just couldn't take my mind off of it. And then when he showed me the case, put it in, that kind of sealed the deal. I was like, "Damn, that's pretty. It's pretty insane."
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. This holy fuck. It's crazy. That's hell of a desk clock.
That's most things I'm gonna have to wind it every couple of days, though.
You know, people were saying like, well, are pocket watches ever going to come back? And I was thinking, like they could come back. Like,
I don't think so.
Like, you can kind of Flavor Flav style. You know, there's probably gonna be ways to wear them, but actually, this is quite genius. You know, you put it as a clock. You know, you have it as a clock. That's
I like where you put it.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Setting up like that, right? A little bit of analog, and I just thought with the numerals, the Arabic numerals as well, and given that it's a chronograph, as you guys know, I'm a big chronograph guy. So definitely.
Cars and
actually, you know what? Yeah, the AP. Okay, the wheels are turning. Rose gold chronograph, maybe a black dial. I don't know.
So shout out by the way to Marco for that amazing review, man. He did it was good. I think you guys saw he did an amazing job, and just I mean, my wife and I were watching. She's like, "How old is this guy?" It's like, what were you doing at his age, Jay? And I was just looking at her, like,
look, mine will take a little bit longer. I was gonna do yours on start on Sunday, but today kind of my whole day kind of blew up.
Whenever you get a chance, man. Don't rush. But no cheating, man. No cribbing notes from Marco.
No.
Yeah, when he comes back on, it's interesting. He had a couple of recommendations, but one of them, it's just so funny. I was actually considering that piece.
Oh, don't tell me. Because I'm not. I haven't watched the review on purpose.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it. No. Because I don't want it to influence me.
Okay.
That's why good. I'm trying to do mine as fast as I can so I can go and watch the review.
Yeah.
But I don't want no spoilers, guys. Okay, no spoilers.
Definitely not for me. But I was like, I was a little bit. So when he called it out, I was like, all right, man, that's definitely. I mean, he says it's off the beaten path. I understand where he's coming from, but it was definitely spot on for my style, my collecting style.
Okay,
so I picked up that other VC today. I'll pull the trigger on that one on the right.
Oh wow!
Damn, that's
nice.
Amazing. Holy.
Yeah. So if you ever seen these, they're so thin. I think it's 11 millimeter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, these things are like super.
Yeah, actually, I think I have it.
Right? Perpetual.
I think I have it here. Now this. You have. Oh, sorry. Actually, let me go back 1 second. It's this one, right here.
Yeah, the full gold right beneath. That's it. Yep.
Okay, here we go. it's almost impossible. It's almost. I think this one is actually thinner than just the GMT, right?
Yeah, my mind was blown when I handled this thing. Like I just could not. The way it just sits so flush.
It does look really thin. Yeah.
Look at it.
They call it the ultra thin for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
That fits under a cuff, no problem.
Man alive.
So when you compare that one to your dual time, this one's got to be thinner.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because the dual time, I was surprised. The dual time is quite thick. Oh, I think Marco couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. Couldn't stay away. He wants to join. Hey, Marco, how's it going?
So,
There he goes. There he is. Man of the hour.
Marco, didn't you wait? What did you drink? Oh, you had the beer.
Stella.
Yeah, you had a beer. You're not allowed to eat, man.
Why not?
Is that
I'm hungry. Okay, I'm hungry.
the fasting, the intermittent fasting, man.
I know.
By the way, I'm gonna have to go take a walk after this this live show. I'm 300 calories over the limit. Look at this thing. Whew.
Unbelievable.
Now,
I'm really
Cars and
hoping.
Chrono.
The issue though is like I think
60
folks have now
beast.
become more aware of these VC and skins, and these things were trading below market. I remember over a year ago, and you can't find these now, and that's why I was just like, I was really struggling trying to get an allocation for this piece.
Yeah. Now, Cars and Chrono, you have to actually send me the picture of this one and the clock because I want to add them to my
Okay.
review.
Oh, it's an enhanced version. It's a collection 2.0 from
It's
Marco.
it's an updated collection, right? It's oh, you want me to do a collection? Because I'm gonna cheat in my collection. I'm gonna say, what would be really good for him? It's the perpetual perpetual calendar overseas, and a Vacheron Constantin pocket watch. And if he uses it as a desk clock, that would really class it up.
Dude, that would be right on point, man. It's like, yeah.
Wow. Damn, but this is magical. This is a perpetual?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now, how did you do?
Ultra thin? Don't forget the ultra thin. That's actual complication, technically speaking.
Yeah. Oh, ultra thin would be right. It would be
Ultra thin is a complication.
just like my ultra thin Explorer 1, right, Marco? Ultra light, or shall I say ultra light hiking
Not
edition.
quite.
Only about $84,000 difference.
By the way, after seeing this, strike that rose gold chronograph from AP because this already surpasses it. So
Yeah.
we gotta do something new.
There was
Rainbow.
one AP that I was seriously considering at one point. It's the ceramic.
Oh,
white ceramic.
Yeah.
But when I handled it though, like I don't know, it just felt almost plasticky, which is kind of a weird way to describe it. But and it's not that I don't like light watches. The titanium, obviously the Grand Seiko is an amazing piece, but just something about it. I felt like it would just crack.
Yeah. The ceramic, it's so
like it's so hard to chip that thing, and you're screwed if you chip it.
Actually, Carson, you are dead. You right on the point. By the way, I was when I was at Vacheron, kind of a boutique, a couple of weeks ago. I filmed a little bit of a rose gold, the GMT, right? And I was looking at it, and a guy came over to also look at the watch, and he was wearing a ceramic offshore, and it had chipped lug. He chipped it, and I couldn't believe it. What the heck? It was a part of it was just chipped. It was missing. It was missing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the heck? How did this happen? And he said, yeah, I dropped it. It's like, no big deal. But he's like, yeah, no big deal. Whatever. It's still solid. I'm like, dude, what the frick?
Yeah, because at that point, I mean, I don't know how they would repair.
Well, I mean, they just changed the whole case. They just changed the whole case.
But the problem is think about it, Tim. Over time, like dirt, sweat, moisture, it's all going to start going into the case, right? Because that's an unfinished part of the watch.
Yeah.
And then that will definitely cause the ceramic to crack with wear.
Dude,
like I couldn't believe.
Yeah, it's a pretty piece though, man. Because I think that has the blue dial as well, the white ceramic. That's a chrono. It's a Royal Oak. I don't think it's the offshore for that one.
Stay away from this stuff. Stay away from this stuff. Don't even come close to it.
Yeah, no, that was the closest I ever came until I actually handled it. I was like, yeah. I mean, in retrospect, those things have exploded also in value. I know in secondary, those things are going for $3.
You don't want to get it in ceramic, but in steel. Actually, this is something that I think I'm going to recommend one of these. I don't know which one. I don't want to say which one. But you know what? Like seeing the guy with the watch, right? Now, besides the fact that it was chipped, like it was chipped. Besides that, it's a really good watch. And by the way, I was there like 2 weeks afterwards, and I freaking recognized the guy. He always like he's around there. I think he lives nearby or something. And I saw him again, and I recognized his watch. I was like, "Oh shit, that's the guy!" I told my wife, "That's the guy. That's the guy."
I mean, he actually chipped. I guess it just must have hit that lug at the right angle to do that.
To be honest, he looks. I mean, he's like a hipster-ish looking guy. I forget. I forgot what his wife. His wife was also wearing something. I forgot what. I mentioned it on the stream. I don't want to say.
Pink Hermes Birkin. That's what she was wearing, guys. I'm just messing.
Another thing that I spotted today. This is ridiculous. Like some young TikTok girl was wearing a Panda Daytona. I was like, oh. It's like, oh, good thing I didn't wear mine today. That's just like how did they get these?
Oh,
hold on. Full screen. Ooh,
that's a double split.
Yep, you got it.
Very nice.
That looks like a elongate from this angle.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it's a long.
Yeah, you can tell.
Marco's favorite.
Yeah,
the best brand in the world. Yep.
Wow.
You know, actually, Longa finishing it like rivals a lot of the independents. The only one that's really better is Grubel 4C. They're the only ones. Grubel and I think Ferdinand Bertud also is known for their finishing.
Yeah, Grubel's.
They'll do like. Yeah, they'll do like every like gear, like it's just ridiculous. I mean, yeah, they're just
as long as I know you don't like their history and luggage, but I'm just saying their movement is just it's a city. It really is like a mechanical city you're looking at. The depth of this movement.
I know a German guy who lives in Germany, and he's like a fan of the show. I spoke with him on the phone. He has a Longa. I think he has a perpetual calendar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. I have to say, if you can only go in one, if you have to go Patek or Longa, and they're like neck and neck right now, and I think Longa is just the momentum. It just keeps.
Actually, I would go going.
Put aside all that.
Captain, the R&D that's going into Longa, especially with what they're coming out with, I think they're better than Patek. I'm sorry, guys. I have to be like the movements, the complications that they're coming out with. I mean, we're talking about double and triple splits. Like Patek isn't doing that stuff. You know what I mean? Like True. I think I appreciate that a lot more. I mean, that takes a lot.
You know, Marco, the way I always viewed the Patek versus Longa is kind of that Ferrari versus Porsche. I do think Patek has a bit more of that romantic aspect to it, the classical, whereas, the Longa is pure German hardcore engineering.
German efficiency.
Yeah, that efficiency.
Like Germans, they're known for really putting 100% into whatever they're doing. It doesn't matter what they're doing. There's 100%. They're giving it all. Whereas Patek, I have a feeling like they're like, hey, like guys,
I don't know about
relax. It's not about like it's like don't rush it. Guys, take a siesta. Let's all go to the pub, take a break. We'll come back with fresh head and we'll do it. Whereas Germans, they're like, we gotta every single minute. We just have to improve, make the best thing we can. We can't go to sleep until we get this thing done.
Yeah.
And Daniel Ferrara, $3 super chat. Nice show, fella. Have a drink on me. Oh, I think he's talking to me. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of why, like a Longa, as a Porsche guy, and I know you are Cars and Chrono, Longa kind of fits, doesn't it?
No, it
Yes.
does. Absolutely.
Right. A longer
Absolutely.
chronograph, like an 1815, if I were to go in that direction. I know
Ooh.
Pence and Marco and, well, Marco, I don't know where he sits with
No,
1815.
I've been pretty consistent. I've always said that the best, Philip Dufour says the best serially produced manual wind chronograph is the Longa 1815 or the Datograph. They share the same movement. So if Philip Dufour is going to say that, I'm not going to be the one to contradict him.
Yeah, Marco did say that.
Yeah. And it's just looks so beautiful, right? Because you're getting the design and the, like what Tim said, in terms of the just the insanity, the city in a case back, right? It's just so much more intricate. The Patek, they're beautiful as well, but you don't get
the 5172G is no slouch.
No, not at all. Not at all. It actually goes for more.
Yes,
Right.
yes. Because see, hard work, it's not all be all. It's just the Germans, they're really good at manufacturing, but they're not so great at marketing. You see, the Swiss have really perfected the art of marketing, and I think if Longa stepped up their marketing game, they could beat Paddock, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be so tough.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever catch it. I mean, to Paddock, I mean, I think Paddock is in rarefied air. But you look at what Long is also doing strategy-wise. They're making you buy or have a couple of pieces in the boutique before you can get access to some of the popular ones.
Yeah.
Like even with their stainless steel that they came out with, right? So they're going with trying to follow the same playbook as well.
But I think their strategy, their growth strategy, is a great long-term growth strategy because they're just doing they're not doing what the market dictates, if that makes sense, right? Like they came out with the Odysseus, which sure was a market play, but I mean, how many people are really in the market for a triple split or a double split? Like, they're doing their own kind of thing, which is why I really respect them over a Paddock, which is a lot more safer, a lot more conservative design-wise.
Where is Datograph?
Yeah, he has the full bracelet too, the platinum bracelet for it. But he has the original one, the 39 mil.
Okay.
Or is it 30? Yeah, the 39 mil. He doesn't have the up down. It's not the up down.
You know what? I really like the way they do the case back. It's like the way it's raised. There's just something about this case back that's just so pleasant.
Tim, that's your favorite part? Are you kidding?
Yeah, right. I don't know. There's just something about
that's the least impressive
the case
part.
back?
Right, that's the least impressive.
Yeah, no, I gotta be honest. Like, there's.
Do you see what else is in that picture?
Yeah, no, I see the other stuff, but
the
I'm
case
really
back
impressed with the case
allows
back.
you to see it, though. I think
Just a couple millimeters up.
but that adds to like the depth of it.
You're right.
Too.
No, it is nice too, of course.
Like it's like
Look
the
at
canvas for the painting.
Yeah.
Tim, pull up the 5172G.
It's
The
the
5172.
It's like looking at the Mona Lisa and saying nice wood around it.
Yeah, nice
frame.
Nice
Ooh,
I
the
love
frame
the
is so
frame.
good. 5170 what?
5172G, the G.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about $18,000 more, or
Right.
12. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
but how much
Here's
of that?
the difference, right? The
that's the
case
name.
is so much more, it's so much more visually appealing, in my opinion. You get tri-step lugs, dual-step case, and the movement is still very. I mean, listen.
No, but look at that case back. You
Plain.
see that?
Very plain.
Yeah.
Right. It's not. You can't really compare, but the case is beautiful. I mean, the case is a real showstopper.
I love both of them. I would pick.
Actually, I'm not a fan of this one. I prefer the 5170, like the 3-step thing.
Oh, that's incredible, Tim. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. That doesn't do it for me either.
I'm a bargain shopper. For me, it's like.
But the movement is still it's no slouch. You know what I mean?
Look, I can appreciate it, Marco. I can appreciate it. I can love it and say, "Ooh, this does look hard to make. It looks hard."
It's
right. But for the money, do I want that extra craftsmanship to be put in? Like, you know what? Save the money. Just do simple lugs, and I'll keep my 20K because I'm more interested in the dial and the back. The back.
Yeah. All right, guys, I got to bounce for dinner. So have a great show.
Thank
you. All right, thanks for coming on.
Carson Chrono, thank you for coming on to the show. Breaking the news.
Congrats on the VC. Awesome piece.
Thanks, guys. All right, see you, man.
Take care. I'm gonna wrap it up soon as well. Hello, Alex.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's
Alex,
the wait going? How's the waiting list?
To me?
What? Ming?
Yeah, did you send an email to get part of the Ming waitlist? Or the
No
Ming
way.
wrap?
No.
What do you mean no? What are you waiting for, man? It's gonna wrap up soon.
Million people will send the email. You know, there are so many bots. You're not gonna ever get it.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That was from Wayne Gretzky, aka Michael Scott.
Yep.
Yeah.
I lost the trust in this company. Yeah, no more Ming for me. Hype is over.
Yeah, I wonder when they're going to announce the quote unquote lucky winners.
You know,
they get to pay $27.50.
Everyone who's doubting it, you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised when you see those Ming watches to be sold at 5x the current price. Yeah, 5x, and you're going to be thinking, oh my God, I could have sold it and got myself a Patek 5172 for the price of that Ming. And Cars and Chrono, $25 super chat. Have a great show, fellas. Thank you, Cars and Chrono. I'm gonna make vid. Just email me with the two extra watches, please, because I want to cover the whole collection. Not last week. I mean, the collection changes so.
I know. Does the desk clock now have to be part of the review?
That's right.
What do you mean? That's definitely part of the collection.
Really? I gotta watch Marco. I didn't watch your review yet, Marco, of the
collection. You didn't watch you don't watch my videos?
No, I do, but I just didn't have time.
It was a good video.
It's long, isn't it? You said it was 30 minutes. I want to take my time. I want to.
Okay, guys, I'm signing off. The captain has insulted me.
Oh. How many hours do I have before you drop the video and then I watch it?
What do you mean?
Do I get a day? Well, when did you release it?
Yesterday.
We were look, it's been all Ming since 2 days ago.
Hey. We are leading busy lives. But it's a must watch video, of course.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So of course. I haven't watched it on purpose. I've seen it there, and I saw it, I noted it, I saved it to my watch later videos.
You commented, you subscribed, comment, subscribe, like people
downloaded it
right now.
Downloaded because I have the Prime. I have the Premium Prime YouTube. Is it YouTube Prime?
YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium, yes. I downloaded it on my iPhone because if I'm on the train, I want to make sure that I have content to watch. So yeah. It's ready to go. I just don't want to give, I don't want to be influenced. It's very important for me to give an unbiased review. So but I'm going to try to get it as soon as possible.
Hey, Captain.
Yes,
kind of hard for us to watch videos while driving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Well, what do you guys think? Oh, I have a question.
In the city? Go ahead, Tim.
I have a question. Marco. If Mr. 2 were to complete a Holy Trinity collection, what do you think he should add?
From VC? I mean, he doesn't really seem like a VC guy. The only thing I would recommend to him is an overseas. That's it. Like maybe an overseas dual time or something. But
what the hell is this thing? What is this? This is new, or am I missing something?
I have no idea. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
Yeah, I don't know what
It
that
is the first time I've seen that.
What is happening?
Maybe you landed on Mr. Two's next piece.
Hold on a
They should
second.
make some wacky watches.
Where is it?
If he
Where
got
did
a
it go?
Vash on
Oh, you know what? Maybe he goes. Maybe he goes Tourbillon.
Did they just
Maybe
release
we
this?
get Mr.
It's
T.
definitely
Less-
probably a piece unique. Yeah, it's probably a piece unique.
Why can't I, when I click discover, it doesn't show me? Is this it? Oh, wait. Is this the video that's going to tell me about it?
No, that's a 1921.
So what's going on? Where is it? How come I can't see it? How did this... Did they leak it by accident? By the way, guys, if you're watching the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to upvote, because remember, we're still... the guy is working his ass off in order to downvote. So he goes through like his 30 accounts to leave 30 downvotes. So yeah, so we
Don't
have to
be
make
an
sure.
Ed Hammond, guys.
Yeah,
And Tim,
the Ed
what's this
Hammond.
I heard about how people can become a member, a Discord, WhatsApp? What exactly is that, Tim? You want to explain that to us?
Yeah. That's the. By the way, if you're not a member, I do have the membership program. It's $4 per month, and it includes actually some secret videos. It also includes the link to my Discord channel, where you can get, where the show goes on basically 24/7 with all the biggest names in there. Mr. Two is on the Discord. Everyone is there. But also, what's the most important thing about the Discord? What about the membership? Oh, you get the secret members only video, and I'm going to drop. Actually, it's been so long. I have a video that I did with JJ, and I'm gonna do it for members only. I'm gonna put it. I'm reviewing JJ's collection. Because me and JJ, we met up like a couple of months ago, and I still haven't dropped that video. So I'm gonna do it for members only, guys.
I think he wanted me to review his collection also. But I've been talking to him. I've been giving him the suggestions. I told him the perfect 8-piece combo deal, but he's crazy.
And Logan Hall wants to know, Marco, who makes up the holy trinity of independence?
Ooh, Grubel Forsey is definitely one. They have to be in there. Grubel Forsey. Jorn is probably 2. Oh man, 3 is
Ming
hard.
the third one? Is Ming in there?
4.
The third one is like, I mean, take your pick. It could be Carey, because he does a lot of work with a lot of different brands. Yeah, because he'll work with Moritz Grossman. He'll work with MBNF. He'll make dials for pretty much a lot of the independent brands. So I would include him. Maybe Roger Smith. Maybe Dufour. I mean, there's so many people that you can add in.
How about Moser?
No, Moser's not even
close.
Not
even. Wait a minute. Oh, then you wouldn't put.
They're not even in the same breath as those guys I just mentioned. I mean, there's even Ferdinand Bertu, Tommy, who are, I mean, really well respected, but I couldn't put them up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just too young still.
Debatoon?
No, they're good, but not at that level. They're not at that level.
So you're talking high. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, we're talking like the best of the best. The best of the best.
Right.
There's no comparable.
But again, the problem is, I mean, I spoke with you about this, Tommy, in the comment section once, right? I don't love guys like Philip Dufour or Roger Smith who just do kind of traditional round watches.
Very conservative.
They're so conservative in their design, right? And
it's not worth it. Yeah.
Right, and the problem is their only like kind of claim to fame is their movement finishing. But at that level, everyone finishes their movements at the highest level.
Yes.
So it's just take your pick what you prefer. You know what I mean? So, and Philip Dufour himself doesn't even make his own dials. So like, I can't put him up there. That's why I would pick Carey as the third. Carey Voutilainen. You could take Roger Smith as well, but I mean, again, a traditional round watch, it's not my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too conservative.
Yeah. If I went independent, it would be Jorn because they're so different than the big, mass producers. It's just so unique styling. Whereas, like you said, the Dufours and everything, they look just like a normal, everyday, plain watch.
This could make for a really good video, Marco. The Holy Trinity of Independence.
Yeah, I can do it. Actually, that's not a. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
I've got a couple of videos actually. I'm coming out with. I'm doing my dream watch collection. You know, if I won the lottery, what's my dream watch? And then I have to do a review for Paul Solicius because Paul wants. I'm tearing his what's it called? His collection to shred, guys. He's gonna hate it.
Oh my god, so funny! Wow. But just really quickly, like if we, actually Danielle Ferraro, $3 super chat. Do any of you guys have any vintage pieces?
My family does, yeah.
Toyota Motet Parmigiani. Oh, that's good.
Let's just give it a few minutes until he's done.
It was all your fault. You started.
Look, it's a good thing Parmigiani is not watching because I think
Steven, you started telling everyone about Parmigiani. That you're looking for one. Like, what is this brand? Parmigiani.
Parmigiani, people have actually heard of, but the other people that Marco made, you'd have to be like.
I mean, people heard about Parmigiani because they think about Parmigiano Reggiano. It's such a famous cheese, and it's a watch that everybody should stay away from.
Buying a Roger Smith or a Philip Dufour, at least that anyone that I know. So when I see the Holy Trinity of Independence, you guys, you're missing the elephant in the room, which is Rolex.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Logan Hall was talking about like these names that only Marco and like 2 other people have ever heard of, or whether he's talking about like real Rolex or even Parmigiani.
And Toyota Mo also has a really good idea: a Holy Trinity of shitters.
Oh, that's easy, guys. Squale, Dan Henry, and Smiths. Right? Or no, Smiths is probably not enough time in the game. What would be the third one? Seiko? No, not Seiko.
MVMT. Or one of those.
Ooh, yes, that's the one. MVMT, Dan Henry, and the third one is Squale.
Man, Squale is at the it's a Holy Trinity. Right. That's the top. By the way, you want to hear the craziest freaking thing? When I was in Geneva for like a week, my hotel was right next to Squale. Because I had the cheapest, dirtiest, nastiest hotel room. And right outside, there was a Squale offices. And I swear to God, I wanted to go in. Like, I always looked in there, and there's some fishy individuals in there. And I wanted to go in and to ask them, why are you guys doing this? Why are you unleashing all this garbage onto the universe? Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? But no, now I would do it. Back then, I didn't have the guts. No guts. But yeah, those guys, they're so funny. Actually, I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna do Google Maps, and I'll show you where they are. It's so funny.
The only thing that I really have that's in what you call shitter category in vintage is an old Hilton.
A what?
A marketing watch back from New York City, and they used a Swiss movement in it.
Oh.
I found it among my grandfather's things.
Oh.
Ooh, what about Invicta, Tim? Invicta.
Ooh, yeah, I know, but Invicta,
gotta be somewhere in there.
Invicta, they're not pretending to be that they're what they're not.
It's true.
That's the thing.
They just rip off people's designs. Everybody knows them for ripping off others' designs, right?
Yeah, but they actually make quality watches for the money, and they're not saying this is better than the Submarine. Nobody in their right mind is making YouTube videos saying like, you know what? This Invicta, it really competes with the Sub. And in some ways it's better. What? Like, there's no video like that. But the people do compare Squale. Like, oh, it's Swiss. Look at the quality, the finishing. the dial work, the history, the heritage. Squally, guys, why spend 10 times amount of money for a Submariner if you can get a Squally? Or with Smiths, you guys know we were actually before Rolex on the Everest or whatever. It's like, come on, it's not that one thing that Rolex is known for. Come on. Right? Like,
I mean, the one thing I can say about Smiths is that they have phoenixed a brand.
They did, yeah.
The family that owned it dropped it.
Yeah, for the purposes of making as much money as possible.
Yeah. Apparently, they do the same thing as Ming. They do limited releases, and they sell out. From what I understand, I've never participated in it, but they just did.
Wasn't Tiger Shark a limited release?
I think they did a Commando.
I believe the gentleman that owns Smiths is a watchmaker himself.
The Smiths?
Yes.
Smiths actually not that bad. They're not like horrible.
And Marco's about to go ape shit.
Yeah. Look, Smiths, I think out of all of those, Smiths is not absolutely the worst one because they're not making that many watches, right?
Well, the problem is it's how they make watches is unethical and how they market themselves is unethical.
Smiths or Squally?
Smiths, and Squally too. It's the same thing. Austin Daniels made this point. They just bought the rights to the name Smiths, right? But they claimed the history of the former Smiths watches that are no longer being made. You can't claim that history. Your brand has nothing to do with that in modern day. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You are in. It's like Republican in name only. You know, Rhino Republican. It's your Smiths in name only. That's it. Your squad only.
Well, if that's the case, there are other brands that fit that same category.
Oh, 100%. There's a bunch of them that do that. 100%.
Is this a website?
I mean, Longa, to be fair, it does that. You know what I mean? But I think they were sold to Richemont by a member. I think somebody
by Walter. It was by Walter, wasn't it?
Right. So it became a Phoenix brand, but it was by the great grandson or something like that of the original founder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So it's technically not a Phoenix brand, but it is a Phoenix brand at the same time.
Is this Smiths?
That's Smiths, yeah. Because that's the original model that supposedly went up Everest, or it looks like.
Okay, you know what? I reversed my opinion on it. They even call it Smiths Everest.
Oh,
right.
God.
Man.
Well, they do say Moon Watch for Omega, but still.
Man, it's pretty bad. Yeah, that's like you know what? It's like if bicycles were suddenly became popular, somebody just like who owns the like what is like early bicycle manufacturers? Oh, it's like this some bicycle manufacturer. Let's just does anybody own rights to that brand name? Oh, nobody. Okay, let's just claim the name, and we'll say we were one of the first to make bicycles since 1700s. Like. That's kind of what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about ethics involved in a.
I mean, this is marketing.
In a corporate
they were a dead company for like 30 years.
It's called corporate America, my friend. It's a corporate transaction. They bought the trademark, the trade name, all the intellectual property rights. They have the papers, the files, the records, blah 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 blah.
Even just because something is legal doesn't make it ethical.
I don't think ethics
just because it's legal doesn't make it ethical.
Right. Exactly. Just because something is legal.
I really don't know if ethics has anything to do with it, honestly. But all of the original designers of these famous brands that we love so much are all dead, right? So who is the original? The original owners might not be family members. I mean, Patek, I think, has family lineage. So all the brands that are owned by Swatch Group, Richemont, or others are all corporate takeovers. So maybe that's unethical as well, and there's no history anymore. So You know, if
no,
that's
it's a little bit different.
That's
It's
different.
different.
That's definitely different.
If that's the criteria, then none of these brands really have history.
I don't think
No.
ethics has to do with it either, to be honest with you. I just think that it's business at the end of the day.
No, it's ethics. No, it has nothing to do with business because
Right.
this is business. Like this is not illegal. This is corporate. It's as business as it gets. This is a straight up how
Right.
business is done.
I know.
You can buy a name and you can say,
tactics.
Huh?
The manipulative, dirty tactics.
well, yeah, it's just they're being
101,
completely unethical. We're not saying that what they're doing is illegal.
I'm not
There's
talking
nothing
illegal,
illegal
I
about
Yeah,
it.
no, he didn't say that.
Yeah,
No,
we're
Tommy-
saying
Tom-
this is unethical.
I
Tommy's
didn't
saying
even
it's
mention the word legal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I think somehow when we were talking about ethics, people can misunderstand it to mean kind of like
I know what
illegal
you mean. I
in
just
some
don't
way.
think it's like an unethical thing. I think it's a smart thing to do. I see what you're saying. Of course,
Yes.
it's not the original brand, and you should do your homework on that. But by that logic,
But nobody
every
does
single
homework.
brand that no longer has the original family or the owner who started it, at some degree, is banking off the history of that
Right.
person.
It's unethical.
Chanel
Yeah.
is
But
no
the company
longer.
wasn't a defunct company, right? They were taken over.
Did
Like
you say
Paddock
that
was taken
company?
over by the Stern family, right? For example,
Yes.
True. Yes.
right? So like that's the difference, right?
Yeah,
Like
but Vacheron
Blancpain
was bankrupt, wasn't it? I think
No,
they were
they were
insolvent.
closed down because the Nazis.
No,
right,
that was
they-
No, that's
Longa.
Longa.
I think you're talking
Separated.
about Longa.
Right, we're saying
That was not Nazis. That was the
Vacheron
communists.
never went bankrupt.
Oh, no,
as
sorry,
far
not
as
the
I know.
Vacheron. No, I'm sorry,
They're
not the
the
Vacheron,
oldest
the Longa,
brand
yeah.
was made watches because they never stopped making watches since their inception. But Blancpain has, as far as I know.
Now, Marco, that's one thing that we were talking about before, and I
Right.
researched. I never saw anywhere where it said they had a couple 100-year stop. I don't know
Right.
if you.
I don't think
confused
it's 100
brands.
years. It was like I'm pretty sure I saw Tim also say for a period of time, like in somewhere before the quartz crisis or something like that, they had stopped making watches, and then Jean-Claude Beaver took it over because Omega owned the rights to or I think it was Swatch Group. I'm not sure. I can't remember at the time, but Omega owned the rights to Blancpain, and then he bought the rights of Blancpain from Omega, right?
Yeah.
So that was the idea. But at that point, they weren't making watches. So it was only like maybe a brief period, right?
Yeah,
If that
it
makes
might have
sense.
been. Yeah, I don't know how long it was, but I do know that's like not only I understand what you say. Like, of course, if they stop, then sure, they're not the same. But I think that's one of the oldest, like family-owned and operated. I think the only time it wasn't family was because it was a girl or something, and she didn't want to get into the business.
Yeah, she didn't give two craps about it. Right.
Yeah.
Must be nice, you know. You're given something right on your lap, and you just couldn't care to take care of it.
Couldn't care
Unbelievable.
less.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's like can you imagine?
Actually,
that-
though, think about this one though.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Wasn't there the story about Rolex handing the like exhibitions to the top of Everest? They were handing them watches. Who was telling us that story? That
Yeah, that was Birmingham talking about that Rolex gave those people who were going on expedition to get up there. They were just giving them away, giving them these watches to take with them.
Okay.
Birmingham, yep, that was
Yeah.
what you said.
Ethical issue or no? Perfect.
No, there's nothing wrong. Like, look, a brand can give
clever marketing.
It's marketing.
Okay.
It's
I'm
marketing.
I'm trying to figure out the different. Where do we draw the line? You know.
I mean, you could definitely make an argument why that would be unethical, but I don't think it's unethical either.
No, there's no argument for why it's unethical. I don't see it.
At the end of the day,
Someone tell me
I don't know.
the
You're kind of hawking watches, saying, "Hey, I want to be the first to Everest, guys. Wear this on your way up." Throw it on a
that's
ship's
part.
backpack?
No.
I mean,
that's
that
not
sounds
how
like
they-
a little.
No, this it's a little bit more complex than that. See, they actually had to put in special oils that would not freeze at that elevation. So these were like they modified these watches specifically for these guys. Like otherwise, they wouldn't be able to take the watches up there.
But
And
there's
they
a
depended.
difference,
It's not
though,
like you could use a phone.
Right.
And they're climbing
Yeah,
Everest.
I'm just
There was
saying,
genuine tools that they needed. You know what I mean?
There's shady business practices going on that nobody knows about, right?
No.
We just don't. You know,
That's
we don't know
conjecture. That's conjecture. and
which
speculation.
companies. Come on. Let's be honest.
Objection, speculation, Your Honor. Objection, speculation.
Let's be honest. They're trying to sell watches
Isn't the
as
reason
well.
why people say that Rolex and Everest, they make that what do you call it? They make that connection aren't they trying to insinuate that these people picked Rolex because they were so superior, such a great product, whereas reality, Rolex is handing them out to all these guys.
Well, no,
and they're
no.
just taking it.
The reality was that and literally even a standard Rolex watch wouldn't function up there.
Oh yeah, but
The reality is
they
that
didn't pick Rolex though. Rolex picked them. That's the difference.
well, yeah, because they were training to go up there, and Rolex was like, oh, well, this is a good opportunity. Like when
Rolex
that
is
lady
so
was
good, they
swimming
should've-
over the canal, right? Like, oh, well, look, she's doing this thing. Let's sponsor her, right? That's like Nike is sponsoring all these long distance runners. In the event that they break some records, then they will be seen as wearing their Nike shoes, right?
Sure, but they do that because they want people to
But-
think, oh, they picked that because it's so great.
Well,
Whereas
no,
it's not why
but
they
not
picked
only
Rolex.
that, the Nike, like for example, like there was this whole controversy with these, I think they were called Pegasus or something like that. Now,
Good idea.
Nike then proceeded to sell a modified consumer version of those Pegasus shoes to the general public, whereas the ones that were used by the athlete was reserved for the athletes. So even when they're set, when like this is literally the same thing that Rolex did. They modified their watch for the purpose of going up there, but to the consumer, they just sell a regular watch. Although now, you could probably take even, not non-modified. You wouldn't have to modify the current Explorer 1 to take to the Everest. I think it can withstand the temperatures.
It's a pretty cool looking piece, though. I got to say, the Smiths.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Put aside the sordid past and the unethical scumbags that they are, according to.
Well, these guys
not a bad
who are
looking
making.
piece.
I didn't go that far. I didn't go that far.
It's a bad looking piece.
Well, look, these guys who are making
not
this
a bad
Smith
looking
watch. Well, but Steven, so what these guys they could have done, right? They could have literally started making their own watches, right? That would be starting for like movement, right? What did movement do?
Right.
They didn't.
Well,
movement could have bought Smith's name and the rights to whatever.
Right,
But I don't even think they
right,
have the
right.
rights to design. I mean, think this
Right,
is
right,
like
right,
this
right.
is, you can't trademark these designs.
No, you know what? The Smith's name, I got to tell you, because it does obviously add something to it, right?
It doesn't add anything. It's who cares? Like first of all, it's an ugly name. Smith's what? Movement sounds a lot better, and they made that shit up. Just like Rolex sounds good. Smiths, what? The only reason they want Smiths is so they can attribute the history.
Right.
The Everest expedition. They're like, instead of selling watches and coming up with our own kind of modern history or whatever,
Yeah.
We'll just use this as a like a stepping stone.
Look at the Mercedes hands, though. That's so like blatant, hilarious.
Right.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
it's
that's
different.
actually that's a
The
little over the
lollipop
top.
seconds hand too.
I mean,
but you see what they did with the Rolex?
I'm surprised they can use
Mercedes?
that.
It's in a different direction.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
so they're not even trying to hide
Wow.
it.
Let's see it.
That seems to be a trademark infringement right there.
No, I don't think you can. You did. Oh no, it's actually the same way. No, you can't trademark Mercedes hands. Actually, same way. Wow. Same.
Cathedral hands. Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Jesus.
Never mind.
So which one came out
It's a
first?
knockoff. Bottom line.
Pro 1 or Sumi?
It's a homage.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they use it on all their models, right? That's why I mean, it's probably too late anyways to do it. Because actually, I think you probably could file a copyright claim against them if they use it, like, because obviously the Mercedes hands is distinctly a Rolex design. So if it was natural, or if it was subject to all Rolex watches, but you have the Cellini. There's other watches that in the past didn't use Mercedes hands, right?
True.
So it's not all of them. Yeah.
Finchy
But I think
Smith styles are in a lot of classic sports cars and military jets too, not just Everest. Okay, so they're using all that heritage. I think in the same way Squally, right? Squally had some history, right?
Yeah, they used to be used by the military.
Should I pull Miami James? Should I pull a trigger on the Speedmaster blue dialed Tokyo? Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Fuck the captain.
That's a tough one.
100%. My opinion, but we don't know. Look, with the caveat, we don't know if you like the watch, and I really stress you have to look at multiple pictures because that blue looks different depending upon the picture. I think it's a lighter blue than some photos because everyone like the dark blue. Everyone loves dark blue. When you get the watch, it might be a little bit lighter than you're expecting.
It's a blue panda.
Yeah.
Blue panda.
So if you like that watch, look.
It's a panda who stepped into an ink well.
It seems like it's decent, quote unquote value, though we have no idea what's going to happen. I would, look, we've seen a million of the regular Speedies, which are really, classic, beautiful watches. But if you're looking for something different, I would say go for it.
By the way, guys, please upvote because we're fighting against the one guy who's downvoting. Obviously, I mean, like the funny thing is, like
that's unethical.
How many accounts is he at? He's at 44.
I don't know. I think
let's agree on this that this guy is totally unethical.
There you go.
But you know what? YouTube takes away like half of his accounts have already been kind of they don't affect. It's just like after when the stream ends, it comes off. But
45.
Yeah, Miami James.
He's good.
6K.
Dedication and hard work.
How did he even make all those emails?
That's insane. 6K is less than the retail costs when they first came out for the Tokyo 2020. I think they were at 6,400.
Yeah,
so I think 6K is probably I think it's a decent price. I'll let Tim speak on the limited edition stuff.
Yeah. Daniel Ferraro, should brands attempt to look to the past for ideas rather than just making vintage retro pieces? Rolex look at the breaking more records like they did, taking their watches to the top of Everest. Should brands attempt to look to the past for ideas rather than just making... yes, I mean, look, I think it's not that the watch brands shouldn't just look to the past. And they should actually look forward as well, and kind of blend with what. Like, so for example, if you look at Sky Dweller, right, Rolex, that's Rolex looking at the past, present, and future, in some ways, right?
Yep.
It's got the. Let me just bring it up because it's
Tim,
like
even the new Patek, the 52. What's that inline perpetual? I don't know what it's called. Or what the reference is. Hold on, let me get it.
You're talking about the one with all the date,
36p,
everything in one line.
Right, exactly. That was based on an old Patek pocket watch, right?
Yes.
Breguet will have stuff that Abraham Louis Breguet did in pocket watches, and they'll be inspired by it and put it in a wristwatch. I think those are the best watches because they're a modern watch, so they're built with a modern construction, but they're kind of a bridge between the past and the future in the present, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think those are really the best watches.
Actually, let me bring it up here. Well,
5236p. Oh, okay. I heard that.
It's a complication, right? It's a grand complication.
Grand comp, I'm pretty sure.
It's a new piece. It's gonna say new next to it. Oh no, they took away the new.
Yeah, it's right there at the bottom, last line.
There you go. Yep. It's so faint. The 2021.
Right, exactly. They should have made it a bit smaller. This way, we'll see it even better. You know.
Look at this. So it's got the modern case.
Right.
Modern case, big, very nice, clean. It's got that. It's looking really way back to the past into the pocket watches. Puts everything into really nice, easy to read way, and it's done in in a very traditional manner. It's a perfect blend of everything coming together. Same thing with the Sky Dweller, right? It's got the from the past. It's looking at the the fluted bezel. It's still using the old classic batons, but then it's looking into the future with with this really funky and fun annual calendar complication. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah, this is how you do it. Some brands, they really fike it up.
Like that Cartier that the captain has up right now.
Yes.
They really fight that one up.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, it's a disaster. What were they thinking? The rubber with the rubber. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I gotta be
Instagram.
honest.
It's like there's just an Instagram post by somebody.
But the blue one is nice. The blue or the traditional white
so
one.
you would think, yeah, like they were trying to. I guess they were trying to go to their history, right, and then somehow modernize.
Make it modern. Yeah. Well, sometimes right. That's like a little bit too modern. Like whoa.
Yeah, something
not too many likes. Not too many likes on this guy's.
Way too far looking ahead. Like way too far looking back, and too far ahead. There's too much gap in between.
Yeah.
Disaster.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. You want to bring up Daniel Ferraro's point?
Let's see. I mean, go back to what they do best. Omega making complications, Rolex breaking records in travel and exploration. Of course, Rolex did that with James Cameron, right? Whenever there's an opportunity, actually, with this travel to the what's it called, Mars. There's a lot of brands who are trying to do. Like there's a brand that's sponsoring some. There's gonna be like a Mars simulation on Earth, so that people can practice what they're gonna do once they arrive on Mars. And this brand has created like a watch and a complication to kind of help out astronauts to deal with whatever they're gonna have to deal with. Very interesting, and it's not Rolex. It's not, which is really sad. Like one would think Rolex should be on top of this shit ASAP, but maybe they're not as quick at making this stuff, you know.
Yeah, the problem is also though, Tim, at least in my opinion, is that Omega's probably like I would say an entry level luxury brand, and to change your brand perception like that, to start going and making, like really expensive watches, like competing with the likes of
suddenly, right?
Right, that's the problem. It's going to be really difficult for them to gain market share just that easily. I don't even know if they would have the customers to do that. So it's not like it's a big investment of time and resources and money for potentially very little return, right? So it's maybe too big a risk.
Yeah, because they would have to come up with like an original complication. And have you seen that Mars watch?
I've never seen it. No,
hold on.
This is news to me, Tim. I want to see.
I mean, yeah, they're selling volume too, right? Their thing is not overly
right. They're making 1 million watches plus a year. Right.
They have to do them durable, sturdy, give as much warranty as you can.
Okay.
But you're right.
By the way, IWC just released a new watch today. Have you ever seen it?
Wait, what's happening?
IWC, they released a new watch.
IWC released a new watch?
Oh, wait. Okay. I think is it a special is it a collaboration?
Yeah, kind of.
I think I got an invitation for that to see it. Go ahead.
Let me just really quickly show you guys. I don't even know what this watch is doing, but it's obviously got a chronograph. It's got some kind of a twin triangle bezel. It's like a countdown and a timer bezel at the same time. Who knows? It's weird.
Ugly.
10 minutes. It looks like that's a 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. Apparently 10 minutes is going to be important for something.
That's a fugly looking watch, man.
Yeah, but it's got
that's a Maishan watch.
Huh?
That's made for Maishan.
Yes, for Martian.
Just stick to the 1861 speedy astronauts.
I want to see this one that Alex is talking about.
So it's got a chronograph and a countdown timer. So I feel like, okay, right, a 30-minute chronograph, a chunky chronograph. It's got a date. I don't know why would you need on Mars a date. Makes no sense. Maybe Earth time.
Even do they have a 24 hours in the Mars? I don't think so, right?
Well, no, but they're going to be right? Ooh. What? Oh, shit. What if on Mars they're going to need a completely differently tuned watch? Like, I don't know how fast the Mars spins. Like, what are their days?
So that's their time. Like,
yes. Oh, my God.
Your time.
Yo.
You can see the 2 time zone from Earth and Mars.
Can you imagine if like somebody makes like a GMT with 2 time zones, Earth time zone and Mars time zone, and you know how Arch is always like, oh, it's gonna be 25 hours in the day, the whole thing is gonna be fiked. Well, how long is the day on Mars? Like how are they gonna count time on Mars? What the flip? Are they still gonna use Earth time? What?
Tim,
What?
are you kidding? It's how long it takes for a rotation around the sun.
Well, how long? No. Yeah, how long does the Mars take to rotate? What is a 1 day on Mars?
Yeah, so 1 day is because 1 day is how long it takes to rotate once, right?
Yeah.
On one axis.
Yeah.
So however long that is, and then
so how long is
1
that?
years.
Look, people are saying 1 day and 37 minutes per day. I don't get it. It takes
So
1 day and 37 minutes?
It's 24 hours and 37 minutes. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
24.
Oh, what? So it's 37 minutes longer?
Right.
How are they gonna do the wash?
That's fucked. That sucks. That's shit.
Fuck that.
It's really a complication.
Hours are like hours gonna have to be 61 minutes in like couple of seconds.
Right.
So it's not 60. Yeah.
61
so you can
minutes.
still do it, but
right.
it's just
terminal.
But it's not that bad. You know, imagine if their days were like couple days. Oh, Earth days.
Tim, what's it called? Toyota Mo says pull up the chiakin.ru.
Doing it.
Apparently that's another Mars watch.
Doing it right now. Oh, really?
Right.
Oh,
that's
Fike.
Toyota Mo saying.
Wait, that's dude, it's me. Actually, they made a watch to commemorate timwrite. Let me bring it back. Look at this.
It's the bunny.
It's me. It's the bunny. Wait, hold on.
Are they the one who make the like a choker face on the attire?
There we go. I like it. Wowzers. I love it. I love it. Wait, so where's the Mars watch? What are we looking for?
No idea.
Clocks, exclusive watches, wristwatch. Probably it's gonna be a wristwatch. Is this one Mars Conqueror Mark III? Woo!
Yeah, that's the one.
Look at this thing. Now, is it actually designed to be for Mars? I like it. It looks amazing. I wish the picture was bigger. Hold on.
That is a crazy looking watch.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
I need a bigger picture. Images.
Looks like it's gonna take off like a spaceship with those things at the bottom.
Holy monochrome. Here we go.
Holy shit. Look at that thing.
Okay, wait a minute. What are these things?
Yeah, but don't forget, this goes over a spacesuit, right?
I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
is this certified by NASA?
Is this certified freak? 7 days a week.
That I don't know.
Actually look at all the screws. This reminds me of a 222 kind of. You know what? I just think here's the thing. This is not a true Mars watch. No human would take this watch to Mars. It would be they would be dumb. It would be dumb because
it's ugly. Who would ever wear this?
Yeah, I don't get it. But the thing is, so if this was a true Martian watch, then this would be the GMT would be showing Earth time. Okay, I agree with that. But then this central hour and minutes, this would actually have to be with like what we were talking about, with the 1 day and 37 minutes, right? This would have to be calibrated differently, you know, for it to be a true Mars watch.
Toyota says it's designed for Mars.
How?
Mars time. Maybe
Scroll down.
You know what?
Maybe
Maybe
have something written about it.
They could slow down. I don't know. Is the second hands like the full 60 seconds?
What the fuck?
Because if they played with the movement, right? What are those?
Okay,
bunny ears?
here we
I just
go.
noticed
The caliber K15 -1 of Mars Conqueror that consists of a base era movement and a complex module developed by Chaikin himself. The module made of 125 parts, blah blah blah. Most interesting feature of the module is that it allows for synchronization of time on Earth and Mars time without needing a separate movement. To achieve an acceptable level of accuracy, Konstantin Chaikin developed a twin level gear with 109 teeth on one level and 112 teeth on the second level. To ensure this ensures accuracy with This ensures accuracy within a few seconds for both time on Earth and Mars time. This allows Mars Conqueror flight to simultaneously indicate local time on Earth, a second time zone on Earth, and of course the star of the show, Martian time. I guess it does. It does show. Maybe the indices are just not there. Vertical double crown for movement control. Earth Mars time conqueror. Interesting. So these are the crowns. These are crowns that allow you to control it.
Interesting.
That's pretty.
Yeah, and about how many years before before Musk colonizes Mars? Talking a few hundred. I wonder if those patents will probably expire. So
listen, first I want him to pull through on Neuralink, Captain. Neuralink.
No, the thing is, though, guys,
I want to be an intense.
These patents are worthless.
Smart human being.
The thing is, though, like although this looks
What
like
is
a
that?
very cool, it's just very impractical because it's so chunky. It's just too chunky to be.
You have to look it up. It's the future.
This is a cool relic, though. It's going to be a very cool relic.
It's interesting.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you for this. This is Mars Conqueror. And this is Chaikin. By the way, you guys know what Chaika means in Russian?
Nope.
It's a seagull.
Ooh.
I don't know why.
I don't like that happy face on that watch.
And this guy looks like I was trying to steal this watch, but he caught me in the middle.
You know he's a self-taught watchmaker. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Everything in Russia is self-taught. What are you talking about, Marco? Marco. Come on, man. Everything is Russians teach themselves everything by themselves.
You should talk like this all the time.
Yes, they just get they break into the Vostok factory. They grab a couple of books, couple of models, and then they go home and they open it up, put it back together, open it up, and just keep doing that until they know how to make watches. There are no formal wristwatch education in Russia. Come on, man. By the way, my Russian accent is pretty legitimate.
I like it. Entertaining.
Very, very entertaining.
Alrighty, Tim. I think it's time to wrap the show. We're just supposed to go to walk.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I am going to wrap this show up as one of them typical Russians by saying goodbye, by taking a whiff of vodka before leaving with a cucumber. And I want to thank Mr. Captain, Tommy, the Watch Cardinal himself, Mr. Alex Watchaholic. He and me know something about drinking. Thank you, Mr. Two, for helping me start this show. I didn't expect to go for 1 hour 53 minutes. This is not typical of Russian people to give more value than is expected, but it is what it is. And yes, let's play some music, and I see you guys on tomorrow. Goodbye.
Top again, I would be lay the crown, but count us higher than a mountain, and we be up here for the long run, strapping for a long one. We got everybody on one. Now you coming at the king, so you better not miss. And we only get stronger with everything I carry up on my run it back. I got bodies lining up, think you're dreaming of greatness. Send you back home, let you wake